around Jamaica, 72, hello, around Jamaica, 972 train.
See this? That's our DSVFO. You see that thing right there?
97259 in southern Manitoba.
I'm going to talk to him in a second. I'm going to go get him in a minute. You see this? We have to hook this to that thing. So I'm going to talk to the guy in a minute, but I'm telling him about this little thing. We have to do like the Jeb's projects. I'm going to do like the first video he showed, and I got the connector coming in the mail from Temu sometime soon, but sometime this week, and it's going to be hooking that little wire here. I'll show you in a second. It is the same board. Instead it's an 8-digit number. Instead his is 7. Mine's an 8-digit number, but the 8-digit number will fit on the DSVFO because it's an 8-digit number on that device, which you saw. So this thing, I'm going to leave it all original the way it is, except I have to take out this cord here. I'm going to take out this. I'm going to remove this and put that gold connector in it. And we need to get something to hook into the Cobra 139. But I'm not going to put that 5-volt oscillator. You need like 12 volts to run this device, or the 8-SIMMET type device. I know exactly where the offset frequency. I don't have one of the semantic screwdriver things. It is right here. I saw. Go back to some of my previous videos on my frequency counter. That thing's okay. And I have it out there. Go look at some of my previous videos of this frequency counter. I have these 8 videos of this. I think it was 2 or 3. And you can go on AliExpress to find this device for $28, 25 bucks. Right here is where you set the offset. Right here. It's on this little crystal chip. Not the other one. This is where you have to do that thing when he shows the 0 thing. And you have to go to Jeb's video, the one on the Lafayette Comsat, the Lafayette Set SB100 video he has, the one with the DSVFO. That's what I have to do, and just copycat his video on the screen to look at what you have to set up for channel 1, what he talked about, and it might be off a little frequency. Then you might adjust it to get it right. But I don't have one of these tools that does it. Maybe a regular screwdriver will do this. But that is where the offset is at right here. I'll show you guys, zoom up in a second, where you have to do it. It is the same board as his. Mine is the buttons in the front instead of the back when he adjusts it. His is in the back. His is an older one. Mine's a newer one. And I bought it back in 2022. So you have to adjust this offset to go into that screen it shows. Like he did on this video. That's all I have to do. I don't want to damage this board. I bought it way back then. I got it pretty cheap when the prices was low, but right now they're like $25 to $28 on AliExpress. You can find one of these. And this is what we got to do, this cord here. Like he's showing you how to solder that little cable connector. The gold connector will go right here. And I think that's how it's going to work. It sticks the gold connector. And the connector will be soldered like this. And you just link it to the DSVFO, the other cord I think he did. Maybe that's what the gold connector you have to do. Instead, this will be the output, but we have to find this kind of cord with the gold one he has to get it into that radio, like he does. But that I'm going to do the first part of the offset adjustment this when I get the cord this week. He also have like 4 items coming with this in Temu I'm supposed to get, because I had to got it for free to do it for $20. Instead, it was a $7 item. So I got a security camera coming and some kind of sewing type little thing in my hand, so I had to sew it in my hat. And I got one of those solder braids coming in the mail too. And a little tripod, looks like these little rubber things. And you could attach to trees and everything. I've got one of those coming in the mail. That's what it is. But this is the same board, guys. And it'll work. And the plug we're using, it's not going to hurt. I'm not going to put that 5-volt isolator thing on it. I'm going to leave it the way it is. You have to run these for 12 volts to make them work. It's not going to fry the radio with a 12-volt system. I don't know, but see, this is what the plug looks like. You guys can see it if you can look it on the screen. This one is 12 volts, 2 amps, and mostly it's a 12 volt plug. And it could do 240 volts between 100 volts on this one. It's usually 6.5 amps to the max, but it's got 12 volts, 2 amps. So it should be okay with the VFO, what it does. The VFO is mostly like a 5-volt system. That's what it is. It's not going to fry this with this plug. It's one of these plugs I took off of a Bowfang a long time ago. It's one of these cheap Chinese plugs you get all the time, but that's the thing I had to solder a long time ago. I'm going to leave it like that. So I might not need that little 5-volt isolator that does it. I hope it doesn't fry it. It probably won't. You just have to hook it up like this and do everything it does. You just have to do the thing that hooks it like that. and that's where it will transmit to the goes into the other cord goes into the VFO. I might have to do that crystal thing for the one on what he does. You have to have 12 volts to run these things. Instead, the adjustment is usually in the front right here. That's where they're at. That's why you see it every time when it's zeros. So let's continue the video. We'll see what's going on the skip this afternoon. Okay, guys.
500 Massachusetts here, my noise level, but I can hear you. Radio Canada 88, waving ahead.
Contacted the other day. He went through a terrible hurricane. I'll go get RadioCanada88. Let's go get him.
Right there, 500. A couple of the stations in there with you, but making a trip into the northern plains. Thanks for the way back. 500 Massachusetts, Radio Canada 88, saying 73.
Like 20 degrees. Manitoba's around 330 degrees. I'm going to go get close to it. 333 degrees. 330. Let's go get Radio Canada 80 on channel 38. That's what we're on right now. So we're going to zoom this out. UK is coming in. Calling CKX. How about that? Radio Canada 88 up in Manitoba, Canada. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving.
Yeah, Foxman, you know you're always sounding good when I receive 5 in southern Manitoba, Radio Canada 88. Standby.
Yeah, you're slamming about 30 pounds right now. It's sounding good. I made that contact at UDX362, the Gulf Islands the other day. I was slamming 30 pounds over the Gulf Islands a few days ago on my videos.
Appreciate the wave out. Always sounding good on this end. Keep up the good work. Hope you enjoy the DX out there. 73s, and hope to do it again.
All right, have a good one, Radio Canada 8. We'll catch you later. We'll see you on the Old 2 Radio Network later tonight. This is UDX3. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, 73. Have a great Merry Christmas for you guys next week up in Canada. We'll catch you later off the key. Awesome, guys. Pretty cool. Radio Canada 8, we got on channel 38. Let's go get the Jamaica in a few minutes. I'll back off here a second.